My name is Dr. Ajay Singal, and I'm an MBA from Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. After that, I did my fellow program, which is equivalent to a PhD program from Indian Institute of Management, Lucknow. It has been a pretty long journey. When I finished my MBA, it's almost in about 25 years back. And after MBA, I got into the practice, which is more in the industry, as a typical MBA will do. And I entered into first in petrochemical sector, then I moved to information technology sector, then I moved to steel sector. So after that, I came to education and did my PhD. So it's almost after 16 years of my experience, 16 years of industry experience into various domains, that I entered into the education about 10 years back. And when I went into the FPM, it was more of going back to the academics again, going back to the study along with the youngsters again. And that's when I realized that my industry experience can be a good fit with the youngsters who want to get into the industry and wants to take a lot from the practitioner, from their angle, and how the theory will fit into the concept. And that's how I entered into academics. And my first job happens to be in IMT Dubai, and here I joined almost about 5.5 years back, and I joined as a professor, an associate professor of strategy. And business strategy, as you know, is more of a domain where a very little youngster find little tougher to understand, because it's more happening at the top of the organization. And my challenge, it comes from that, how to make youngster understand every bit of strategy, how they can make successful organization, how they can be successful themselves in the organization. And in IMT, I'm handling a portfolio which is on international relations. And international relation, we typically send students abroad for 1 semester, for 2 semesters, for another about double degree programs also. And when the student choose this international exchange option, because in nowadays world, you need to know about multicultural society, you need to understand, because given the lot of debates going around on religious tolerance, racial tolerance, our students should also understand that they need to be receptive about all the cultures they will be working in. I currently work in Institute of Management Technology, which is a branch, or is an affiliate of renowned Institute of Management Technology, Ghaziabad, and they already have 3 campuses in Ghaziabad, and 1 is this campus, which is their international campus. And given the international focus on this campus, we attract students from all over the world. We tend to, though this is typically an Indian organization which is attracting a lot of Indian students, but slowly and slowly we have been diversifying our base of students, and we get approximately every year around 40 plus students from different parts of the world, and from France, from Korea. We have excellent partnerships. This institute almost entered into the 26 plus partnership over the last few years, and around students get opportunity to go to 16 different countries as a part of this program. When I was working in corporate, at some point of time, I started, getting that, is that enough? What I am giving back to the society? And my take on that was, until I give something back to the society in the form of knowledge, which I have gathered as part of my industrial practice, and students will probably gain a lot from it. And that's what pushed me towards academics. And that's what made me educationist. And I thoroughly enjoyed the journey of my coming to do a PhD program after almost in 40 years of my age. And that was a work, and students appreciate that knowledge. Students appreciate that I can bring to the class theory as well as practice. They can learn from all these aspects, and they can become a better manager. Hopefully in future they can use all the concepts which are getting taught in the class and which are being worked in the practice. Education as a career is for the persons who are good in picking up, abstracting from theory, but at the same time be on the ground, so that the students can understand the theory and make it relevant to the current knowledge which they have. So contemporary part of education is always going to be appreciated in life, and this is a great profession because it gives you a lot of leverage on individual level to enhance your own knowledge, to be with youngsters because you can give them knowledge, and later on, and it's a profession which pays you well. So it's a wonderful profession to be in. And given the demand of education which will never die, it's an evergreen profession.